Gervonta Davis never fights the top guy in his weight class, and it's actually getting really annoying at this point. When he was at 130, he had a belt. He beat Pedraza. Lomachenko was considered the other best fighter at that weight class. He didn't fight Lomachenko. Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerbe, Gervonta Davis, they made every excuse in the book as to why he couldn't make that fight happen. Then he goes to 135. Lomachenko is still the man. He doesn't fight him still. Then Teofimo Lopez beats Lomachenko. He doesn't even bother talking about fighting Teofimo Lopez. All this other side of the street stuff. Then George Kambosos beats Teofimo Lopez. He could have taken the fight to Australia and fought versus Kambosos. He didn't do that. Then Haney wins the fight versus Kambosos twice. Haney is the man at 135. He doesn't fight Devin Haney. He doesn't fight Haney. Then it's Haney versus Lomachenko. And they fight. Haney beats Lomachenko controversially. A lot of people thought that Lomachenko won. So did I. Whatever. And that's that, you know. And now, years later, after not that fight, but another fight when Lomachenko fights versus Kambosos, he now wants to fight Lomachenko, even though the general public, including myself, thinks that the two top guys right now are Gervonta and Shakur Stevenson, and most people would say that Shakur Stevenson would beat Lomachenko now, and he's really the top dog at that weight class, him or Gervonta, I'm saying. So he never fights the top opposition in any weight class, and I'm just getting tired of it, honestly. I really am. This guy's whole career has been on training wheels, and it's just annoying. And there's two types of Gervonta Davis fans. There's the Gervonta Davis fans that they say, okay, yeah, he hasn't fought the top opposition, but he will, and he'll prove himself. And then there's the other type of Gervonta Davis fan, which just doesn't even want him to fight the top opposition and just wants to see him continuously knock out guys who, you know, he's expected to win easily. The first type I could get. The second type, I don't understand. Like, you're just a fan of him. You're not a fan of boxing. You're not a fan of the sport. And to me, if I'm a big fan of a fighter, I want to see that fighter fight the best fighters available to know how good that guy is. And so my guy could get credit. But we're never going to know how good Gervonta Davis is if he doesn't step up and face the top opposition. So that's this. You know, I know you wanted to fight Lomachenko. It's looking like that's falling through. I want to see him fight Shakur Stevenson. Period, man, at 135. That's the fight to make. I don't want to hear about Shakur Stevenson not being entertaining enough. Nobody was clamoring for a Frank Martin fight, and you fought him. Nobody was clamoring for a Hector Garcia fight, and you fought him. Stop making excuses, man. Let's do it. And he's a free agent too, Shakur Stevenson. Right now is the time to make the fight. They're both undefeated. They're both young. They're both hungry. Both southpaws. Boxer, puncher versus boxer. Let's make it happen, man. Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson. That's the fight that should happen next. And then finally, I'll be able to say that Gervonta Davis actually stepped up and fought the top guy at his weight class. Because even when he fought Ryan Garcia, he had to drain him, and nobody thought Ryan Garcia was the second best guy. And no other fight could even seriously argue that he fought against the top guy. So, yeah, you can fool people with that whole three-weight champion. It's all garbage until you fight the top opposition. And I think Gervonta Davis can beat every single guy potentially. And that's what disappoints me as a boxing fan, because I think higher of him than a lot of his fans do. And I actually think he would beat a lot of these top guys. I don't think he would beat Shakur Stevenson, but I think he would have beaten a lot of these guys had he tested himself. But we're never going to know if you don't test yourself. I want Gervonta Davis to fight Shakur Stevenson next. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.